Hey guys, thanks for watching. Welcome to the Gamesmith's channel. My name is Taylor and today I'm going to be doing my review of Far Cry 5 for you guys. So in case you don't know what Far Cry 5 is, Far Cry 5 is a single player campaign. It can be played by yourself or you can play it with a buddy online. This is something fans have been asking for a long time, so I'm really glad to see that Ubisoft included that ability to play the campaign co-op online. Now, this game is set in the fictional county of Hope County in Montana. It does have three main regions that you're going to be playing in. They all have their different biomes and their different wildlife. Some of them are going to be more farmland and prairie, while others are going to be more of like a foresty feel with big trees and lush green grass and just thick groves of trees everywhere. Now, I do have to say, this game is definitely one of the most visually stunning games I've seen in a long time. It looks absolutely fantastic. Now, also in this game, there is a pretty awesome weapon upgrade system. You've got all kinds of different weapons to choose from, different customizations and tools, different attachments and paint jobs, scopes, suppressors, all that fun stuff. Everything that you would want to be able to do in a first-person shooter game. You can even throw suppressors on like a shotgun, for example, which is just ridiculous, but who doesn't want to suppress shotgun at times? Now, this game does have a pretty good perk system as well, very similar to a lot of the other Far Cry's in the series. You do get perk points for completing challenges and missions around Hope County as well. Now, one thing they did add to this game that I thought was pretty cool is they do have a lot of different NPCs and followers you can get throughout the game. You can find them around the world, help them with different missions, and then they kind of become something that you can hire and use throughout the game. You can spawn them in and just use them to complete missions and then send them away if you'd like. One of my favorites in the game is Cheeseburger the Bear. He has diabetes, so please don't feed him any burgers, but he's pretty hilarious, pretty cool. He's kind of more of like a tank character that can take down people. Now, in this game, overall, I've got to say, if you've played any of the Far Cry games in the series, it definitely feels like a Far Cry game. All the fun is there, all the crazy explosions, crazy action, just off-the-wall insanity is still definitely present in this game. One thing you won't see, though, is you won't be having to climb 1,000 different towers throughout the region to unlock different parts. They've kind of done away with that in this game, which I was really happy to see. It definitely feels a little bit more refreshed. Now, if you did play Ghost Recon Wildlands, I do think it took a little bit of some notes from that game. It does have like 3 different bosses in the area that are all part of the cult that you're going to be taking down, part of the Seed family, and you do have to go through each of those individually, kind of have their own area, and then you'll be able to finally take down the cult leader, Joseph Seed. Now, I will say, pros for this game. Again, one of the most visually beautiful, stunning games I've seen in a very, very long time. Especially in the Montana area, I mean, everything looks phenomenal, and especially if you're playing on a 4K TV or a 4K monitor with like a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X, I think you'll have a very, very good time, and I think you'll really like the way things look. Now, if you're new to this series, this is something I think is really easy to get into. It's got a very easy progression system. It's very easy just to hop in and start playing right away. It's got a very captivating gameplay, though, so I'll warn you, you probably won't want to put the game down, but it's a blast. There's a large amount of things to do throughout the whole game. Even some of the NPCs and personalities and people you come across in the game will have all kinds of different little side missions for you and little things for you to do here and there to help them throughout the game. And obviously, again, blowing stuff up, setting things on fire, funny side missions and challenges. These are kind of things that have always been native to a Far Cry series. You've got wild animal attacks like moose just randomly attacking vehicles on the side of the road, just completely off the wall things. All the things that you would expect in a Far Cry series. Now, I will have to say, there are a few cons in this game. I have had the server glitch and crash several times and have times in the day where it's not even available at all to play. When I was playing with my wife, it kicked her out of the game multiple times just at random, which was very frustrating. You had people getting stuck inside objects, small frame rate issues, all kinds of stuff like that. And honestly, I have to say, as a con, the ending was not my favorite. No spoilers, but just play the game, you'll get to the point. But ending was not my favorite overall. But this game is just fantastic. Overall, I've got to say, it's a great game. It does have room for improvement, but to be fair, it's only been a short while since the game has been out, so a lot of that could get fixed with patches. I personally feel, though, one of the big things that I felt was lacking was that the personal character that you played felt a little bit left to be desired. There was really no voice lines or cutscenes about your character. You really didn't care about who you were and what you were doing in the game. as a character. It wasn't quite as immersive as some of the other ones in the series where you got to be a specific person and you played through the game and they had their own backstory and stuff like that. But, you know, not a deal breaker, just something I would have liked to have seen personally in the game, but overall, it was still a great game. The choices you make in the game too can substantially change the story progression and even change the outcome of the finale, which I always like in a game. There's a lot to enjoy while playing this game as well, and I think it is definitely worth a buy. What are your thoughts, guys? Have you tried it already? Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and leave a comment in the comment section about what you would like to see in the next video. Thanks for watching today.